Hey. Hello. We're back. He says, hey, live scene. Switch it. There we are. Trying a different camera position now. Spider lady. Hey. Silliness. Love it. We have blandly fancy transitions now. Only one of which have I bothered to actually program. Oh well. Get the macros. And do we have... No, we don't. You can see how prepared I am. Once again. Yeah, it was fun. You had a great stream. Everybody should follow Commanding Drums. Fun guy. He's a fun guy. Very nice. I'm finding lots of agreeable Canadian streamers. lots of good Canadian streams. Go figure. Oh, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Let's get that. Recall and run. Play it and repeat. Thank you. Okay, should be. There's that and that. Very good. Oh, yes. Yes, I found SP Loves Drums as well. I think he's even rated me once. That was great. Man, listen to that fan going again. So I tried some different settings. Hopefully it doesn't drop in the middle of the stream and leave me with nothing. We'll see. Let me know, obviously, if the stream goes to crap for reasons other than my playing. And I'll find that very helpful. Yes, yes. I gathered that he was also a Canadian based on what you were saying. Very good, though. Hey, let me make this bigger. Whoa. Okay. That up there. Move this. I moved my monitor more close, so that I don't have to squint so much. And now the camera is right on top of the monitor, so it almost looks like I'm looking at the camera if I'm watching the monitor. These little adjustments. I think they all make a difference. Hopefully they are making a difference. Anyway, enough nonsense. I'm going to improvise for a while to try and get warmed up. Chris in 3D, thanks for joining. Kind of zone out sometimes, so if I don't respond immediately when you tune in, it's not personal. loop is fun. I say loop. It's obviously a bunch of loops that can be manipulated, but you get the idea. Cheers, everyone. Thank you, Chris in 3D. 2 viewers. Is this the odd time slot? I think it is. Lethal Leprechaun. You get a bell. Nice. Thank you. Let's try... and try the heavy industrial again. That one seems to be pretty fun. And for anyone who hasn't heard me do the spiel about the Novation Launchpad, that's what I'm using for these loops. It's a really cool program. It's an app for iPad, but they also make a hardware version of this. So, yeah. These are all pre-programmed loops that you can just pick and choose little bits and pieces from. You can do whole scenes at once or just individual pads. So, lots of cool stuff with this this little interface. Great for being a drummer and doing this and trying to avoid the silence and the silence of the takedown. Yeah. everybody should be following Rumpeldickskin. Spangle? Okay, I'm going to have to look up Spangle now. feel like I would like to edit some of the patches out of that bank. Get him out of there. Yeah, everybody follow Rumpeldickskin. He's got a great chilled out stream. He does a lot of he'll play some really cool stuff on sitar and sometimes a what kind of dulcimer, Rumpel? It's different than what I was. When I think of a dulcimer, I always think of a hammered dulcimer, but there's several types. A stick dulcimer, very good. Yeah. Yeah. But nice chill stream. Nice guy. And thank you, Chris in 3D. Playing to loops is very fun. Let's see. What's next? Multitask and give hand signals while I play. trippy. This is a nice and trippy loop bank. I like it. Bring a little reverb into the kit. See, this is what I want an electronic kit for, is to practice doing blast beats to that kind of stuff without driving anybody nuts. Nothing sounds worse than a blast beat that is not hitting the marks. Don't you know? Fire it. Yeah. Nope, I need some more practice on that business for sure. But this is a fun loop bang. I like it a lot. How's everybody's Saturday going today? Sounds great there? Wonderful. Most excellent. I still haven't figured out. I've got these the counters on the screen, but I don't think they're updating in real time. So, got to figure that out. Just go back to it. Fun. This seems like a great way to spend a Saturday, for sure. Thanks, Darth Rips, for stopping by. Everybody should be following Darth Rips. Thank you. Yeah, it's not the same, that's for sure. Electronic kits are not a replacement. They're a different instrument. So, but thank you very much. And the Erlen microphones in here are really making that a lot easier to get good sound in here. I mean, I work a lot on tuning and that sort of thing, but having good microphones into a decent board is yeah. That's the easy way. Ron Paul, yeah. This is a fun vibe on the whole thing, really. Trying to keep this a nice creative space with inviting lighting. And I mean, you can't see it. I don't think I've got the lasers up on the ceiling more for me because I don't want them shining in the camera eye and damaging the sensors. But I have a little bit of a light show facing that way for me. It's important to feed your creative needs in your creative space. Oh, thanks. Wow. Well, that's a huge compliment. Thank you, Chris in 3D. Well, we've got a Sonor Force 3001, which is one of their lower end kits, but it's really just a great kit. This is a 1971 Superphonic Ludwig, and then over here just an old Pearl Export that I stripped the thing off of. I stripped the plastic off the outside and did a bunch of coats of like a plastic varathane kind of thing. I've gotten over 30 years out of this tom over here. Yeah. I'm gonna get back to the. I'm not very good at yammering most of the time, so I'm going to get back to doing loops here. that was rapidly devolving into a whole lot of nothing. I can't tell. Oh, there we are. That's good. All right. What now? Hypnotic energy? We'll try that. Hypnotic energy. I'll be the judge of that. Or maybe you will. Hypnotic energy. All right. We should go. That was a fun way to end that. Play with all the effects. Just mash them about. That's how you make something good. You throw extra reverb on it. That's a good cheat for all the noobs. Cheat for the noobs. Use reverb. That's a lie. Don't overuse reverb. I was only kidding. All right. I really dug that one. What was that? That was I think that was called Hypnotic Energy. Let's see. Yep, Hypnotic Energy. Let's remember that one for later. When we need a nice mellow stream, we'll get Hypnotic Energy. Breaks. Let's see what that's about. If it's all singles. No, it's not. Let's see what it is, though. I have no idea. I'm sure I do have an idea, but I forget easily if I don't use these for a while. All right, so this one's a little bit. And thank you. I'm glad folks seem to enjoy this. It's a great way to practice and to develop some multitasking skills too. Oh, I like that bass. Let's see about this one. we should do a little bit of editing here. Let's get rid of. There's a couple of pads in here that I'm not too excited about. Like that one. That's a good one. This one though, right here. Yeah, no, chuckarone. Let's do something else with that. Let's give it a melodic. That would be better. Let's see what would sound better in there. What's the no. Let's see. Torn synth. Well, I don't know. We could try it. Is that going to work though with the rest of this? Let's see. Funky strummer. Okay, that one's all right. There was another one. What was the other awful one? Robot Sparrow. This might not be. Yeah, I don't like that one so much. Let's do something. Let's find another one that's better for that. Rhythm, flute, and horns. I know that's going to be for the. Well, I don't know if that'll work there though. We can try it. Hey, no, come on. There we go. Okay. What were the other ones here? The Smurfs. Okay, that one I can deal with. Hey, be quiet. You stop. All right, let's see how that works now. Those might not fit the rest of it at all. That's. Oh, that sounds like some Prince business there. Let's get all the volumes up. There we go. Right, I guess that works, huh? Shaz, thank you for stopping by. Shaz1221, who I know from Drums with Simon's feed a lot. Good to see you over here. Thanks for dropping by. We're doing improvisation here today so that I can leave my videos up after the fact. Thank you. Is this your first time? Is this your first time to the stream, Shaz? This is I keep making little changes here and there and getting it closer and closer. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. We're doing a lot of loop play. I do that a lot here because it's fun to just improvise over these loops. And I just made some changes to this particular collection of loops, so we'll see if it sounds good. So here we go. So you'll get to see me button mash and then play drums over the results of the button mashing. I have yet to work out the commands and all that. I'm very much a newbie at this, as far as the setting up all the special stuff. So, but I'm in the process of trying to figure all that out. So, because I want to have all that interaction, I enjoy it so much with everybody else's. I really need to get it set up on mine. So, one step at a time, though. I'm getting sound dialed in, figuring out camera spots and angles and lighting, and this is yeah, nice. Yeah, it's there's quite a learning process involved with doing this for sure, but I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I love doing this. Just noticed that my Rototom is overloading the EAD10, so let's take a moment to dial that back a bit, shall we? There's a little trigger thing here that you can take some. You can either do a automatic change up where it decides what's going to be a reasonable level, or you can adjust it manually. I really do speak English in my spare time.
Hands in the air.
Yes, the drum community is very supportive of each other. It's great. Yeah, that's cool. Well, there's some more editing I want to do to that one. Because I'm not terribly excited by it. That happens a lot. Some of these I just don't feel like are great. But they're fun for a bit. Let's see. I saw something happened with some new ones, but oh, no, not right now. Midnight House. What do we got going there? Yeah, there's some different ones on the other iPhone. Oh, that is the one that's okay. What's retro funk? Let's retro funk. I'm being so white that I can barely say funk. Jeez. All right, what do we got here? This is retro funk. I say we get the fat snare sound for this one again. That does not sound like retro funk to me. That sounded like some 80s electro pop. But whatever. I mean, whatever they want to call it, I don't care. Well, obviously I do care because I said something about it. What a dumbass. Be quiet. Let's see. Tech house, house, hip hop, dubstep. Oh boy. Future trap, what's that? Let's see what that's about. Yeah. Yeah, when I think like retro funk, I'm thinking more like the Meters or something like that. Not, yeah. Well, that was still fun. Thank you. Thank you, Chris in 3D. And thank you, Shaz, again, for stopping by. Let's see. What's this one? Future Trap is this one. I don't think I've tried this one before. Let's see where does this go? Hello, Elisa. Thanks for stopping by. I was glad to catch your stream yesterday. Everybody go follow Elisa Pilati, drummer. Very, very cool drummer over in Italy, teaching and playing over there. Yeah, so give her a follow. Very cool. We're improvising to loops over here, Elisa. was all right. Kind of need to get out of that particular groove, though. See, is there something else we can try in here? How was the full band live stream? I've been seeing a few people trying that, and it seems like it works really well. Maybe I'll go back to the reggae one again, just because it's fun. Or Formant Cell. Let's try that. I've seen a few people doing full band streams. Thanks, Chris in 3D. And it looks like a lot of fun. That's kind of the intent that I had with starting to put this thing together, was to be able to also have full band streams when everybody's cleared to be playing together. So down the road, we'll do something like that. All right, let's see where's this going to take us? all the new people in the stream. Hi, 15th Mad Vixen and Faz. Ronnie Drums. Hey, another drummer to follow in the house here. There we go. And Faz. Everybody who shows up gets a ding. And if you say ding in the chat, I have to hit it, but it's got to be worked in. Yeah. I was going to tell everybody we're playing to loops here. So thanks, Ronnie. Is it Ronnie or Ronnie? I want to. I think it's Ronnie, right? Yeah. Well, thank you. Please correct me in there. Yes. Well, you need a follow. Everybody follow Ronnie. Follow Ronnie or Ronnie. I really like this loop set. What was it? Formant Cell Gracefall, I think. You know, I'm flying because I had I had 2 very large coffees, a Dr. Pepper, and a freaking donut. I must be on a sugar rush, but it feels good. Feels good. This is a good loop bank. Loop bank. For the folks just joining us. And 15th Mad Vixen. This shirt is a band called Cosmic Kitten in Los Angeles area. And one of the bands that I was playing with called the Drabs, which will have a new album coming out in the next probably 6 months to a year. We did a show with them in Silver Lake. And yeah, I had to have the shirt because I'm a cat person, so yeah, I got energy to burn. Donuts, sugar, and coffee. Well, to say donuts and then sugar, that's kind of redundant, isn't it? So, yeah, 15th Mad Vixen, when we're talking about loops, I can pick any one of these and just play around with them. And manipulate them and do all sorts of silly things with them. Vixen or Vix? Ah, very good, yes. Well, that smooths that out, doesn't it? How long am I going today? I've been up for 2 hours and 15 minutes so far. I'm thinking I'll probably go for a little bit longer. We have a virtual dinner date this afternoon or this evening with some friends. Anybody else do that? Zoom dinner dates? It's actually not bad. It's almost like having a party, but you know, without going anywhere or having anybody over. So it's all safe, like, you see. So I'll probably do another half an hour, maybe. I think it's like I was saying earlier. I'm trying to plot ways to finance a nice upgrade in the electronic kit. I'm not saying that going to an electronic kit is not an upgrade from this. This is the business here. I really I really love playing acoustic drums more than anything, but that is a totally different instrument on the Discord parties. Cool. The electronic kit is a totally different instrument with different kinds of options to it, and so I would like to make a different sort of stream out of that, and also use it to practice my foot speed and coordination, because it is very annoying to listen to somebody try and fix foot problems on double kick when I want to be working on some metal stuff, you know. I do like a lot of metal, you see, but I've never put in the time shedding stuff like blast beats enough to be able to do it. So that's why I want an electronic kit. Want an electronic kit. Enunciate your ends. Yeah, and I've sometimes I'll do some hybridization of this kit where I'll put my wave drum here, which is a electronic drum, and this little module here will accept like four more triggers. So I could put some more triggers around the kit, but the whole point is, I mean, for right now, for me, I want a setup where I can just have a completely setup where I can just be whapping on pads for like 4 hours straight. For the, let me see. Not sure I understand the question. What was it? I've seen some setups and videos here and there where people do half acoustic and half electronic. Yeah, some people will actually in Here's a semi-interesting thing if you're really into drums. Like when Queens of the Stone Age, when they track drums, they'll record the drum set separate from the cymbals. So when they play the drums, they do have pads up for the cymbals, and then when they record the cymbals, they replace the drums with pads and bring back real cymbals. So the drummer actually was doing the tracks twice, but once on cymbals and once on drums. So I feel like that's kind of overly complicating things, but people get that way. I personally like the sound of a whole drum set in a room. That's why, finding a studio with a really good room is so important for drumming. I mean, anybody can program drums, and I've worked with Superior Drummer and Drum Kit from Hell, and those MIDI drum sets basically. And that's great. It's a great tool to have, and I really enjoyed using that with an electronic kit when that was the only option that I had. But to record your own kit in a room, even if it's even if the drum sounds that you're picking are really great on the electronic kits, it's just not the same. It's like you're catching a true moment in the personality of your playing and the sound of your drum set when you track a real kit in a real room. And the dynamics of the drums are still not quite there with the electronic stuff. And yeah, I mean, I like to hear like the room sound. So, like these Erlin mics that I'm using, they're the EHR-Ms, and I'm pretty sure they've got dual capsules in them. So they're catching, a lot of the room sound as well as the direct sound from the drums. So it's really good to have a nice big room for drums too, to give all that vibration room to breathe. Yeah, and there's perfect, and then there's sanitary, and that's kind of how I feel with a lot of the metal drum note replacement. Is it can end up sounding like individual samples rather than sounding like a whole kit, like a breathing entity. Like I see drummers saying all the time that they want to get the snare wires to shut up when they hit the toms. Well, I kind of like that sound. I like it when I hit the rack tom and you can hear the snares buzzing. You can hear the snares buzzing with anything that I hit. Well, the snare is really the heart of the kit anyway. So it's, when your snare drum is the most pretty much the most identifiable part of anybody's kit, except, maybe cymbals can be very, very specific. Like, I mean, you could recognize like Stuart Copeland's cymbal setup, but I think you're more apt to recognize his snare, So if that's the heart, like the core of the kit sound, why would you want to separate that? Because then it's getting the sympathetic sounds of all the other drums and tying it all together. I know all of this is very arbitrary and probably doesn't matter to most people, but you hear it when you hear drums sound really, really good. It moves you. Moves me, at least. I hate speaking for other people. I got to stop doing that. I don't like it when people say it does, when they're trying to relate something with them, they say it does that to you. I can't assume that it does that to you, but I think it does. So anyway, this is like a KPBS. We're talking about sympathetic snare wires. Boy, you can hear those freaking fans going on my poor computer. I'm going to have to upgrade that soon. Let's see, what do we have here? Yeah. It's that's another Vix, that's another reason why I want to get an electronic kit, is I just don't want to bother everybody else. I mean, I need to do this at least a couple of times a week, but if I can still go at it on the pads, then, you know, I can, when I come back to this, I'll be more exercised. And I'll be able to do some other stuff. And later, too. Because right now I cut off at like 8 o'clock. I have to stop. But if I was able to get that situation rolling, I think I wouldn't have to cut off at 8 o'clock. I could just turn around and play on an electronic kit back behind me. Yeah. All right, let's play some more of this loop. I like it. Yeah, really. To do a proper job, on soundproofing, it really does require a structure within a structure. I did that once with an old band that I worked with like 20 years ago. We built a room, separate structure inside the garage, and really just loaded that thing up with extra sheetrock and fiberboard, and it was a cramped room and really dead because we had just like carpet all on the inside of it, but we could play in there full volume and not bother the neighbors at all. So that was great, but you know, I'm in a rental situation here. I can't build a room inside this room, so we're just kind of dealing with a really loud drum set in here. I'm lucky to have such a forgiving wife, really. Yeah. I've got quite a lot of noise that I make in here, as you can probably gather. Let's see. How about the ambient dubstep? I think I tried that one before. Thanks everybody for sitting with me for this. I've had fun the last couple of times I did requests, but both of those I had to take down because they got silenced for copyright stuff. So I need to keep that to a minimum. Like do that only every so often. I might try streaming to YouTube also and see, what I can get away with over there. I don't know. But in general, I like to try and keep it somewhat. This is kind of original content if I do it this way. Not quite original content, but it's something. Man, listen to those fans going. Poor computer. That thing, I'm going to have to... oh, yes, and Vix, you can absolutely set up... You can set up an E-kit to sound like anything that you want to run MIDI, really. Think of it as... It's the same thing as like a MIDI keyboard, but in the form of drum pads. So really, whatever you want to tell it to do, that's what it does. Yeah, my old MacBook is really struggling with this, so I think pretty soon I'm going to have to do something like just get a little computer that's just for streaming. So one thing at a time. Yeah. Nice. Thanks. Are you taking off, Chris? That's very good. Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. It is even though it's not completely original stuff, it's fun to just work and improvise. All right, I'm going to play this slow groove here. Shaz, you live where? I'm assuming Europe. Thanks for stopping by, though. Yeah, and thanks for all of your kind words and for hanging out here. It's really a lot of fun to see the feedback while I'm doing this. It's awesome. Malaysia, wow. All right, well, very cool. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time. I'm sure I'll see you on somebody else's streams as well. I'll catch you there, and we shall chat. All right, this one might be trouble here. This is all effects and percussion. Let's see what it is. Uh-oh. This again. Let's see what happens. I think that's awesome that you're over there jamming along with me, even though I can't hear you. That's awesome. That's one of the fun things about playing along with loops is you can just set something and let it go and see where it takes you. Thanks for jamming with me. Sorry, my friend. I'm not doing any requests today. Don't want to get any DMCA takedowns. So we're just doing improv to loops over here. Sorry if that's disappointing, but that's what we're doing. I might have broken another snare string. Let's see. No, it's still on there. It's just kind of loose. It gets loose. It's the old school. Oh no, it's definitely dead. Fine. All right. Gonna have to switch out the snare again. Hey, be quiet now. All right. Let's grab another snare. Dang it. What the Sam help? All right. What we have here is the older cousin of that drum. It's a 67. 67. So I got a 67 and a 71. Hey, get in there. Are you gonna get in there or what? There we go. Jesus. Come on. What the hell? What seems to be the problem? What's this all about? All right. Switched. Well, actually, I should. After all that, I said I was going to go like another half an hour, and that's pretty much where we're at. Yeah. I should give the neighbors a rest. Let's hear this snare drum first. All right, fine. I'll play a little bit longer. But not much longer. I should try something different from that. That was a pretty good one, though, actually. That's what one that one was simply called New Session. Okay, so that was something that I'd made before. Thanks, Geestia. And hello, Bad Zoot. All right, we're going to do the reggae again. We're going to do that for a little bit, and then we're going to raid somebody. So if anybody has an idea who we should raid, put it in the chat. And that will be the person to be raided. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I think that's it for me today. But those are both great suggestions. Who has less viewers right now, Drumface James or Drum Whisperer? Because I like to try and keep it to whoever's got the lowest number, unless it's somebody on that I've told I owe. And there's some people that I've told that I owe a raid. There's a couple of them. Drum Whisperer has less. All right. Let's open it up. Oh, I could probably just do it from the stupid thing, couldn't I? Sooner or later, I'll figure out all the particulars of how to do this right. Shaws in the community are in Drumface James. Well, all right. Yeah, thanks, Chris in 3D. All right. I think, let's see, creator dashboard. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, JBT, thanks for jamming with me. That's really cool. Thanks for telling me about that, because that adds. Oh yeah. Who's been live longer there? Who has? Let's see. Hey now, get back. Nope. Get back to where I once belonged there. Let's see, who's been on longer? We got Matt Scurfield's up too. Okay, Drumface James is up. He's been on for how long now? How long? Dang it, I can't tell. I cannot tell from here. Can you tell, Geistia? Stupid phone. Stupid phone. Why can't I tell how long he's been on? I guess that's a phone issue probably. 2 hours. James is 2 hours, and Geesty is being practically a mod right now. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Let's see. Yeah, I can't tell from here for unknown reasons. 1.5. All right, let's go with. Yeah, let's go with Drum Whisperer because he's been on shorter. I know he's going to go for a lot longer, so let's bring him. And I've rated James a few times already, so I don't think I've given a good raid for Drum Whisperer. So there's my justification. That's why I'm doing it. I have to find these justifications, you know. Drum Whisperer. There we go. All right. Okay, we're gonna raid Drum Whisperer, and yeah, Panty raid. Here we go again. Thanks, Squidwardo. Thanks for stopping by. This was a fun stream, and I'll be able to watch it later because it won't be taken down. Isn't that great? Okay, so let's enjoy some covers and some positive vibes over at Drum Whisperer because he's all about drum covers and positive vibes. And enjoy, folks. Thanks again for stopping by. This was a great stream. See you soon.